And I've worked with larger companies and I've worked with smaller companies. Personally, I never recognized any appreciable difference. And I will tell you, we spent a lot of money. Really, almost immediately, Alex, I've seen more organic traffic, tons and tons of new customers. And that is the first time I've ever experienced that. I talk to you. I think you're sincere. I think you have a passion for what you do. I think we can all agree that the growth in the exposure's been significant. That has spent hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, really can't monetize the results. And here I can. I mean, it's here, it's real.
What was the biggest challenge before working with us?
The biggest challenge, I think, well, there's been a lot, but when it comes to specifically internet marketing, SEO, just overall development of traffic. And personally, I never recognized any appreciable difference. And I've worked with larger companies and I've worked with smaller companies, and my experience really is across the board has been the same. So it's crucial, to have exposure. It's also very difficult when you don't see the results. You just keep on plugging at it, and I will tell you, we spent a lot of money.
So then what specific results have you seen since working with us?
Really, almost immediately, Alex. Like I had our field supervisor, salesperson came to me. I noticed phones ringing more. I've seen more organic traffic. I mean, organic people we haven't touched before. Tons and tons of new customers. And that is the first time I've ever experienced that working. And again, we've always been connected somehow to somebody somewhere, trying to help us out here. And when he came and told me that, and then, we talked and we've gone, through traffic and whatnot, and it's picked up dramatically. Very, very impressive. You guys have been amazing. I would probably recommend to anybody listening to this video, maybe seek out the big dogs are the big dogs. You have no personal, they're hard to get a hold of. I think the biggest thing that bothers me working with some of these companies is anybody that's listening to this video is going to have this experience. Number one, as an owner of a business, you literally get 20 emails a day telling you they're going to put you at the top of the list. And then you get on the phone with some of these larger companies and they sound great and they give you everything you want to hear. But unfortunately, you're dealing with, and this is throughout this industry, not only in marketing, it's anything they're trying to promote. They are closers. They sound good. They promise you the world. You're lulled into believing you're going to somewhat be working with these guys, and they immediately you're thrown into a whole completely different department. And we have not experienced that with you. I told you we were kind of interviewing three different people, and quite frankly, I don't know how I got a hold of you. Because I get so many of these, I'm like, what was the compelling reason that I reached out? And I think maybe, to be honest with you, because it was owner operated. You know what I mean? I kind of thought, okay, wait a minute, this is the, we're at the top here. I talk to you. I think you're sincere. I think you have a passion for what you do. There's no skin in the game for me, so to speak, outside of the fact that I do obviously want to continue to work with you for sure. And I know you brought Alex on. He's great. And, he's great. You guys are responsive.
And that's always our goal, is like full transparency. You can be as involved as you want, but if you're completely focused on something else, then the train keeps rolling. Like, we're not depending on you or your team, is how it's all designed. So I'm glad that you're feeling that for sure.
Right. And I will tell you one other defining difference, Alex, convinced me that if nothing else to give you a shot, is a lot of these companies try to come in and tie you up for, 12, 24, 36 months. And here's the problem I have with that. Why do you need to tie me up for such a long period of time? Because if you can do what you can say you can do and you can give me results, why do we need that agreement? And it's never made sense to me. Again, if you can do what you can say you can do, what business person is going to move away to another company? There's no reason to, right? And by the way, the website you guys built, fantastic. And literally have gotten compliments on it. I never gotten compliments on my website before. You guys have come through in every single way. And you guys have, last couple of meetings, I think we can all agree that the growth in the exposure's been significant.
We're having a blast working with you, Rick. It's fun to see that result. So what specifically would you say to someone that's on the fence about working with HVAC marketers?
Do your due diligence. If they're listening to this, I'm going to tell you, you're the guy. And I'm telling you, this is after talking about a company that has spent hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, really can't monetize the results. And I really can't. here I can. I mean, it's here, it's real, and we're happy.